Hi everyone, my name is Jin Chen from AABC. Tonight we are at the Australian Arab Business Council's April dinner, the business of building a global brand. For those that don't know, that AABC was established in 2006 and dedicated to creating important cultural and commercial links. Its mission is to advocate for its members in Australia and abroad and fostering business opportunities and expanding business networks. Tonight's event, especially, is a keynote session with one of Australia's most successful entrepreneurs, the founder of Wedded Wonderland and Wonder Group, Wendy El-Khoury. So, let's have a look at what's happening. First and foremost, we've got George here. Please introduce yourself to the camera for us.
Great to see you, Jen. I'm George Bassama, the President of the Australian Arab Business Council. Always happy to have Oz Arab Media joining us in coverage. This one's going to be a good one. They're all great events, but this one will be better. We've got Wendy El-Khoury from Wedded Wonderland. She's going to talk about how she grew her business over time and how she just focused and saturated on this niche market, the wedding industry. Who would have thought? It's a big industry. But she's done phenomenally well, won a lot of international accolades. Her and her husband Nick is a champion as well, and he's built numerous amount of successful, fantastic businesses, and hopefully we'll see more of him through the Arab Business Council journey as well. So as we talk about building a global brand, this month, keeping in track with our goals for the year, we've actually launched a new website. And we've actually got the domain aabc.org.au. It's a big win for the community. So now we officially own that domain, and very soon we'll be launching a new membership tier as well. So that actually allows people who are just starting out, who can't commit to 10 dinners a month, to actually become an affiliate member of the Australian Arab Business Council. So there's a lot of big news to be announced tonight. I probably should not have said anything. I probably should have kept everything aside for the grand speech at the front. But you heard it here first on Oz Arab Media. But there's a lot of big things happening this evening. So it's a big journey for us in the community.
And of course, George, we know that this year is a milestone year for the AABC, being its 20-year anniversary. What are your any exciting stuff for us upcoming in the year ahead?
That's exactly right. It's 20 years. It's our 200th dinner as well. So we'll be doing a few things along the way. So we'll be doing our trip to Canberra. We've got to meet with some of the dignitaries there.
Wow.
And they've asked us to come down. And so, we've got to, Osborne, we've got to bother them a little bit. We're going to go down and have a bit of lunch with them. So that's on the cards for later this year. And we'll be doing that conjointly with the Arab Council of Australia, with those fine people there. So we'll do that. Then let's see how we go. I'm still planning for this trip to Lebanon. I still need to go to Lebanon, and I still want to bring you guys along with me as well. So we're still trying to plan it as much as we can. I'm going to keep going with the idea until we're told don't do it. And so, inshallah khair, I hope everything works out in the region. So we're just going to play as if things will work itself out, and we'll be able to do a trade delegation to Lebanon. We'll talk about establishing multinational corporations, how to take advantage of the skill set, the natural resources over in the region, and of course how Australia can partake as well. So we'll be doing that, and then before you know it, it'll be the 11th of December, and we'll be back here again celebrating our 200th dinner.
Well, that's all very wonderful. Thank you for your stewardship of the AABC, and thank you for your leadership in our community.
Thank you. It's always great to see you, Jen.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, what's your name and what brings you here tonight?
Well, my name is Leif Al-Abedi, and I'm here to just support the local Arab businesses around Australia. So.
And what's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to tonight?
Oh, just to meet new people. I mean, this is my first time here to these events, and from the get-go, it was beautiful, beautiful company, beautiful community, and so I'm just looking forward to getting to know people, building connections.
Networking-wise, are you the sort of personality that thrives and energizes on networking, or do you sort of enjoy it but needs to take a break afterwards?
Oh no, I love it. I thrive over it, but everyone needs a break. But it's definitely something I live for. I love communication, people. That's more my domain. And yeah, I'm just pumped, excited about to go.
Yeah, I can tell you are extroverted. Okay, thank you for your time tonight, and you enjoy a fantastic evening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let us continue our journey and see where it takes us. Hello, you. I'm very good. You look like a very important person. Tell us, what's your name?
Mick Hoblos.
Yeah, and what brings you here today?
What brings? Oh, it's a good question. Well, it's good to connect with the union, and it's being part of the Arab business group as well. So
Yes.
yeah,
Oh
it's
wow.
good. Yeah.
And do you run a business? Share a little bit of your background with us, please.
I run a business, a training arm locally in Australia and New Zealand for a global company.
Oh.
We're based here in Sydney.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
it's really always a pleasure to connect with like-minded people and see what's going on in the business world.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a hard question.
Yes.
As a business owner, in the current climate, what's your number one concern or priority at the moment?
Number one concern? Probably not a concern, more like a mountain that is really hard to climb, but change, quick change, and change that is happening now basically every day, not every year or month anymore. So, we're living in a changing world, and change is one of the biggest mountains that we look up to. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I'm sure that the AABC has plenty of resourcing and educational materials and opportunities that businesses can tap into.
I have no doubt, and this is one of the reasons, as I said, that we come here, we connect with like-minded people, and they know something we don't know. I know things that they might know. It's the collaboration, the synergy that we look up for always.
No problem. Thank you for your time, and you enjoy a fantastic evening.
I will. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Okay, let us look for our next guest and go around. Hello, lovely gentlemen. My name is Jean from Ozark Media. Would you like to? Okay, how about yourself? Would you like to introduce yourself to the camera, please?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hello. Please let us know what's your name and what brings you here tonight.
My name is Joseph Motada. I'm the co-founder and director of Prosperia Property. I'm a property strategist. We help people making informed decisions on buying properties. What brings me here is a great networking opportunity, just to introduce my business to other business like-minded people and also get to know more about other businesses.
Wonderfully said. Have you? What's your connection to the AABC? Have you joined the AABC for a long time, or you're relatively new?
I think it's been years. It's been years attending the social gatherings and the networking events that they gather, and it's a great opportunity for us to mingle as businesses with other businesses.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderfully said. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay. Now let's roam back. Hello, lovely gentlemen.
Hello.
What's your name and what brings you here tonight?
Lovely. Hey, this is Dinesh. I'm a founder of Kavach. Okay. Just wanted to get an idea about building a high valuable brand and all. I've started. A friend of mine has introduced me to this last night.
Yeah.
Just thought it's a really interesting topic, and that's how I'm here.
And exactly where is your business based, and what does it do?
It's currently in the ideation phase. It's a startup ecosystem that I'm building. So it's a bank level vault grade system. The problem is, we've seen the rise in the home break-ins in Australia, and the banks are exiting from the lockers, the safety deposits, and they're getting more into the traditional transaction-based, and that's a huge problem in the market. And I'm currently working on building this safety network ecosystem, where people are actually living, not in the CBD area where all the banks are at the moment. It's going to improve the safety of the community, and it's also a bit of emotional things. We all store valuables at our house, right? And which we have a story for every ornament that we bought, ancestor property that we have, your wedding jewelry. When you're storing at house, you're always sussing out that, is it safe enough or not? If somebody trying to break in and steal it. and we don't have any safe storage places at the moment.
And that's the same with data, you're trying to say?
No, that's the physical wealth that we are building at the moment. A physical storage that we are building, a safety wall. So where you can save your jewelry, your important documents, your birth certificates, your passports. But it's going to be a technology driven.
Yes.
Right. I come from a technology background, and I'm a cybersecurity program manager. Been in the industry for close to 20 years, and I've built a lot of wealth in the knowledge and all. So I wanted to give back to the society. And this is a real problem that we are seeing, the increased crime rate. It's growing at the rate of 16% year on year. And we basically immigrants, we are afraid of storing our valuables at home.
Right, okay. I think this is a very good place for you to network and then get some support from the business community. And I hope you enjoy all the success for your startup.
Lovely, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Enjoy the rest of the night.
You have a good one too.
Okay, let us roam and then talk to our next guest. Okay, we are. Okay, before we know it, we have our next guest. Hello, what's your name and what brings you here tonight?
My name is Harry. I'm a member. Always I'm here.
You are a valued member of AABC. Now, what business do you run?
Yeah, I do insurance. I'm an insurance broker, general insurance broker.
Okay, why don't you introduce to our audience the name of your business and where it's based?
Yes, sure. The name of the business is Australia Insurance. Australia Insurance Specialist, and we're based in Surrey Hills.
Oh, okay. What's your? You have been a part of the AABC. Have you been a member for a long time, or you're relatively new and fresh?
No, I'm not new. Almost. I think a year ago, I've joined this events, and
Okay.
So.
Oh, you are like experienced member. Yeah. Okay. In terms of tonight's event, though, what are you most looking forward to?
So I want to understand more about the business. So when they're gonna speak about their business, and I'm really interested to understand what's going in that industry.
Yeah, especially when Wendy has built such a successful business and now expanded into a global brand as well.
They said like 10 million people. They are reaching 10 million people, which is really nice.
Okay.
That's a good number.
No problem. Thank you for your time tonight, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's look for our next guest. Hello. Hi, how are you? My name is Jin from AABC Media. Please share with us what's your name and what brings you here tonight.
Yeah, no worries. My name's Lara. I'm from Wedded Wonderland. I'm attending with one of the speakers, Wendy El-Khoury.
Yes, wow, we've all heard of Wedded Wonderland. Well, of course, Wendy will take us through her journey in her keynote session, but any snippets of the business and any snippets of the secrets of success that you can share with us?
Yeah, I mean, she'll take us through the whole journey, but it's been a while, 13, 14 years of Wedded Wonderland, building a digital platform for the wedding industry. She'll share a lot of tips, tricks, and little secrets tonight in her presentation that I'm sure you'll all be looking forward to.
Wow, we're definitely watching out for that. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Thank you. Okay, now, more and more people are streaming in. Hello. My name is Jin from AABC Media. What's your name?
My name is Basim. How are you?
And Basil, what brings you here tonight? Do you run a business or what do you do?
Yeah, I run a business and we've been here a few times.
Oh, 3 times.
Very nice. Yeah, you meet people, nice people.
Yeah, I'm a...
Like this gentleman here.
I'm a nice person as well. Now, have you been a member of AABC for a long time or relatively fresh?
No, actually, I'm new.
Okay.
I like it.
Welcome. And as a business, what would you say is the number one priority or concern for you at the moment?
It's tough. It's tough now, yeah.
What's the toughest, would you say?
A lot of challenges.
Okay, a lot of challenges in motor. Okay, no problem. But I'm sure through AABC you will also get a lot of support. A lot of challenges, but also a lot of support. Yeah, okay. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay, now let us move and look for our next guest. Now the room is hello, hello, hello. We're all looking at you. Hello, hello. How are you? Please come. Yes, hello. My name is Jean from Ozar Media. What's your name and what?
Hassan El-Husaydi, solicitor.
Tell us where is your business based?
I'm based in Hurstville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm a general litigator. I do general litigation, family, criminal.
Wow.
Different conveyancing, purchase of business, all different type of legal work.
Okay. And what's your connection to the AABC?
I have been a member of the AABC for a very long time. It's a good organization. It's for people of like-minded people who have same interests, who want to basically broaden their horizons. So it's a very good association.
Beautifully said. In terms of tonight's event, what are you most looking forward to?
Look, I mean, usually the speakers they select are very, very good speakers. So really, it's very good if you just listen to them. And engage if you can ask questions. It's very beneficial for you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
and you enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay, Sharafna. Okay, let us continue to look for our next guest. Okay. Hello, lovely ladies. Sorry to interrupt. My name is Jean from Ozar Media. What's your name and what brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm Jeanette Issa and I'm actually the secretary of the Australian Arab Business Council.
Wow.
And I'm Maureen Burrows. I'm on the board as well.
Yes.
And I'm also emceeing tonight.
Oh wow! You have a huge job ahead of you. Now, being a part of the management of AABC, tell us how much effort goes on behind the scenes to put together an event like this.
A lot more than you can imagine. You have to remember this is all voluntary. The board volunteers out of love and appreciation for what this organisation represents. There is a lot of work to put in around what are the relevant topics, what does our audience want to hear about, and where and how. And look, being Arabs, I'm not going to lie, the food is always very important as well.
I saw some snippets of the food over there. I saw kibbeneh. I have this.
Well done. Yes. And everyone will have a lot to say about the food. If there's anything wrong with it, this place is amazing. It's wonderful.
No problem. I know that last question. I know there have been some recent initiatives to perhaps diversify the membership and then create engaging events. How are you going with that in general?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I guess we've been very strategic, and strategic planning has been an imperative of ours because what we're trying to do is move forward and for the future, being future focused. And working out what do our members really need and future members need. So for us, when we talk about goals and membership and things like that, we're talking to ourselves as how do we add more value every single time to the membership. And that's why we implore people to come and be part of this because there's so much more that we've got that we're given.
That's wonderful. I know the new board was elected just in February. It looks like everything is settling smoothly. Thank you so much. I wish you all the success. Okay, thank you. Hello. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. No doubt you will share with us a lot of your journey of success later in your keynote speech. But any snippets you can share with us now? Any secrets of success?
I think it comes down to being Arab, grateful for living in Australia, having the wonderful opportunities that are presented to us, and community, the power of community, the power of networking events like this, and of course being very passionate about what you do. So I'll be talking through my journey now operating in 54 countries as a global wedding platform and servicing couples from all around the world. But of course I started working with the Arab community in Sydney, and that's really what inspired me to launch Wedded Wonderland. And now 14 years later I'm here speaking to everyone.
Wow. I recently watched your interview and your podcast with Sarah Michaels, Najwa.
Najwa. So funny.
You two both touched on a little bit about how it can be very tough for migrant women to balance social expectations. Do you think it's harder for us migrant women to succeed?
I definitely do, because we have so many expectations culturally, and we also impose those on ourselves. So even if it's not said out loud, we have this feeling that we need to maintain tradition, we need to maintain culture, we shouldn't be too outspoken, we should be grateful for whatever opportunities are presented to us and not really ask for much more.
Yeah.
Because our parents, or many of us, migrated, and so we just really wanted to stick to the rules. And that's what's really challenging, particularly for women. But I think Sarah Michael is doing a fantastic job, and I know so many of my colleagues and friends who are really paving the way for the future generations, because you have to believe it. You have to see it to believe it. And we want to be that example to say, well, we are migrant women and we can achieve a lot, and we have to be brave.
Yes, we can. Thank you for your boundless ambition, and then we're looking forward to your speech tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, now, hello. No problem. You look beautiful.
You're gorgeous. No, you're beautiful.
What's your name and what brings you here tonight?
Yeah, I'm Kathy Assey. I have been in business for a long time, and I just love to support the community.
Yeah.
I have a few of the board members are friends of mine, and I knew about the event, and I've come along.
Tell us about the name of your business. What does it do? Where is it based?
Yes, certainly. So it's Classy Advisory and Coaching. It's based in Double Bay in Sydney, but I do global. And I help businesses, small, medium and large. At the moment I'm working with Deloitte to do a risk management contract. So yeah, it's diverse. I work with several businesses, whether it's FMCG, retail, banking and finance and so on. I love it. I love working with my clients. I love people.
Yeah.
And for me it's about identifying the gaps and then executing a strategy that's effective for that particular business.
Yeah. As a business mogul, allow me to call you that, as a business mogul, what's your number one concern or priority at the moment?
At the moment, I think a number of businesses are concerned about the future. With so much uncertainty happening around the world, I think a number of people are worried. What does that look like? Especially small businesses that are scaling, whereas larger businesses tend to have investors to support them and so on, whereas small businesses are holding on to their marketing budget or holding on to lack of resources, not hiring extra people because they are concerned at the shaky future.
Yeah, it's tough. A lot of feedback from members say the current climate is tough, but no doubt you will get abundant support from the AABC.
Yes, certainly. I totally agree, and I wish them success.
Enjoy your time tonight.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, now let us chase our next guest. Hello. Hi, my name is Jin from Ozarb Media. What's your name and what brings you here tonight?
Rami, I'm a member of AABC, so I like to come here every month.
And what type of business do you run and where is it based?
We're an IT services business. We're based here in Sydney. We have customers over in Melbourne and Brisbane, so mainly the east coast of Australia.
Right, okay. And have you been to many networking events run by the AABC?
Yeah, I try to come to all of them, definitely. As I said, we're a member, so we try and make as many as we can.
Yeah. And what are you most looking forward to in terms of tonight's event?
Well, I know that there is someone here who's talking about a very interesting topic. So
that's right.
Yeah, very keen to learn more about that as well.
Yes, tonight we're talking about upscaling businesses and creating a global brand. So I'm sure there's a lot of exciting things to watch out for. And thank you for your time tonight. Thank you. Okay. Tonight we come to a wrap. As the formal part of the program will start soon. Once again, my name is Jin Chen from Ozarb Media, and once again, this is Ozarb Media. Global voices, real stories, باللغتين عربية والإنجليزية.